Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show member training, and very nice to have you along with us today. We're up and running, and today we're going to teach you how to navigate and get the most out of your membership.
We're actually going to go through the whole list of all the different member benefits and how to actually implement them and use them. And we actually sent out an email earlier this week that had the list of all the different benefits depending on what level you come in as membership as, the green level, the red level, the gold level, or as an advertiser, because they all have a little different nuances added into their package. And so if you didn't get that email and you're not sure what level and what's all included, we'll make sure that we connect with you and send us a question that you didn't get that. Came out through our Meetup site.
In order to send us a question, go ahead and either use Facebook or direct an email at me at eric@experiencepros.com. That will come here, and I will be able to answer you in real time, but you've got to go ahead and make that connection and send it to either Facebook, and Facebook hit me at Eric Raymer on Facebook, or eric@experiencepros.com.
You can also see the whole list of membership benefits at experiencepros.com. So we're going to just go right through it, and you can take quick notes. If you have any questions, stop us as we go along. So I'm going to start with the green members, and then because it builds up from there. Should I do that?
I think that's good.
Okay. So with all directory listings, you get a listing, and so you want to make sure that you have updated your listing. If you have any questions about that, of course, contact our office. But at the basic listing, you get 20 keywords and 4 pictures. And somebody actually asked yesterday, how do I upload a picture onto my directory listing? And
gotcha.
So Eric's going to teach that.
I am going to teach that. Go ahead and go through the whole list of the things that you get, and then I will come back and have that ready.
He's not ready. All right, so you get a website badge, and Eric's going to teach you how to put a website badge on, how to get that link onto your website. And so it's a little icon that says proud member of, vetted and approved the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You get a name tag ribbon, which is just a colorful ribbon. It's either red, gold, or green if you are, depending on what level. And those come to you in the mail after you sign up. So you should have received a handwritten card in the mail with your ribbon in the mail when you renewed or signed up. And you can just stick those, so let me give a sample. You can just stick those on any name tag, that you have. As a bonus, Printing Done Quickly is actually creating an Experience Pros name tag for all of our members, and every member is getting an Experience Pros branded name tag. But you can even put your ribbon on if you're a chamber member for something else, another networking group. It helps you kind of identify other members in the room to connect with as you're out networking in the community as well. We do epic networking events. Those are on our Meetup site, meetup.com/experiencepros. We put all of our calendars on the Meetup site, and we do that for branding for you, to give you guys more Google food. Meetup is a great little feeder for Google. And so having your brand listed and signing up on the Meetup, putting your picture, putting your company's name, every time you make a comment or add to the conversation, Google actually picks that up. So if you've ever done a Google search on your name, sometimes the comments you've left on a Meetup site come up. So again, be very careful about the kind of information. If you didn't have a good experience at a Meetup site, posting that on the Meetup group is not good for your brand. Contact the organizer privately, send them a private message, because that becomes permanent with your brand and your name out there on Meetup. So it's meetup.com/experiencepros. We on the first Wednesday of the month from 4 to 7 at Waterline in Centennial. You can sign up on Meetup, and those are our business roundtables. Lisa's actually presented at that. As a gold member, you can be a presenter at our member-to-member trainings. We do the corporate training, which is this one that we do on the second Friday of every month here in the Experience Pros office. And then we also post a link on our private Facebook page. And you, as a member, you should be included in our private Facebook page. And it's a private member page, and it's Eric and I get a lot of chance that we can talk to you, but this gives you guys a chance to talk to each other, to talk to the other members. It gives you that forum. So if you've got events, you've got maybe a business question. I've seen a lot of great discussion go on. Somebody has a question about, I'm thinking of doing this with my customers, or I've got a fun marketing idea. It actually starts a good forum and conversation online. And so you can use that private Facebook page for that. You cannot use that private Facebook page to promote another business that you are a part of if it's not a part of, if you're not a member of. So for example, if you are in more than one business and one business is a member of the directory and the other one isn't, we just ask you not to promote the business that isn't part of, because the way that the membership works, it's not as an individual. You aren't, Lisa, it's not you, it's Catalyst that is the member. It's ATA Martial Arts, that's the member. Does that make sense? And then of course, Fan Braggin Friday. Everybody gets to participate in Fan Braggin Friday, but our members take the most advantage of that because it's free PR, free marketing. It's great for if you've got, for business strategy. If you've got somebody you want to promote, somebody you want to connect with, somebody that's a good power partner for you, a vendor, a potential client, and you just want to build them up and help strengthen that relationship, tell them, I'm going to fan brag about you on the radio. We then send out a postcard to the companies that are fan bragged about. It also gets permanently logged on our the radio show. It goes with the RSS feed. So and so that phone number is 855-FAN-BRAG. It's toll free. You get to call in every week. There's no no set time. It's just open phone lines. A lot of times you can wait. There can be up to a 15-20 minute wait that you're on hold for that, listening to the other fan brags. And so if you're a gold member, we actually push you up to the front of the line. You get to actually have front of the line privileges if there's a wait on Fan Braggin Friday. So so that's a green level. If you're an advertiser, that is included in your biz tip package. So we have what we call our biz tip package, which is you get your daily 30-second commercials. You're an advertiser on the Experience Pros Radio Show. You get your daily commercials. There's a weekly 4-minute business feature that you get to call in, give a little tip to our audience, anything that has to do with your industry, and you get that know, like, and trust. You build that authority and that credibility with our audience. You get the benefits of the green directory listing, because the green listing is really kind of the do-it-yourselfer. You guys go on, you do it. You don't need a lot of hand-holding from us. You're super busy. You can't be super involved with the network. And so the green listing, it's just very valuable to have your listing on the Extreme Customer Service Directory, getting those positive and online reviews, and just being a part of that network. And so the green is kind of the do-it-yourselfer. Also, as an advertiser, you can post all of your events on our meetup calendar, and then you're also part of our private Facebook page. And if you've got events to post on the meetup calendar, you just send an email to our office at share, C-H-E-R, @experiencepros.com. Don't send her a PDF. It has to be text that she can copy and paste right into the meetup calendar. So when you go to meetup, if you click on the calendar tab, there's the main page. There's like a couple of tabs right in the middle of the page. Can you show up the meetup page at all?
The meetup page?
Yeah.
It doesn't happen quite as quickly as you like, but yes.
But if you click on the calendar tab, you'll see the whole month at a glance for all of the different member events that are going on. And so this is kind of a training of a behavior, because these events aren't emailed out. They aren't sent out in RSVP. We're trying not to bog down our members with 200 emails a week from Meetup, because that's what it could turn into. So to be sensitive to our members, we post it all on the Meetup calendar tab, where you go and visit it, just training that behavior, looking at that once a week as you're planning out your weekly calendar or your monthly calendar, seeing what the events are. And if you want support of the other members to come to your stuff, show up to their stuff. It's reciprocal. So we'll often mention the Meetup calendar.
This is the Meetup calendar this is the Meetup. You find it at meetup.com/experiencepros. And in order to get there, go to home.
It should have just come up.
I thought so too.
I'm
So,
not signed in.
You're not signed in.
oh, I'm not signed in. See,
Yeah.
we chose the wrong thing. Please hold. We'll be back
Okay, he'll come back to
after
that.
Angel's messages.
But support the members. And we often talk about the calendar of events during the radio show. We'll share that link of the calendar of events to Facebook and on social media. And we often use those events just as filler. If we need a little time filler in the show, we had a guest go short or a segment go short, we go to the meetup calendar to fill that. We'll often even take, when we send out our newsletter to our members, I'll look at the calendar of events and see what's coming up in the next week or two and grab the calendar of events from the meetup calendar, the actual meetup calendar. But it's a month at a glance. It's super easy. Again, you just send an email to share@experiencepros.com with the text that she can copy and paste. And if you've got an RSVP link that you want us to send people to or a way to contact you for RSVP, we can put that in there as well. So
We're back to the meetup, and here is the calendar tab for that. If you go to that experiencepros.com and just click on the big calendar, this is the first slider on the website, it takes you straight to this page, so you don't have to navigate through it. But if you're looking for how to find that calendar tab, once you get to home, you go here to the calendar. Good enough?
yes, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yes, and there's no limit to how many. If you are a red or a gold member or an advertiser, there's no limit to how many events you can put on our calendar. We're happy to do that for you. So if you're having a bullying workshop or violence prevention workshop or something special, camp registration starts on a certain day, you want to post those on our meetup calendar, we are more than happy to add those for you. So as we jump up to the red level, have a little extra benefits bop into that level.
I like bopping extra benefits.
Bopping extra benefits. So you get 50 keywords, and the keywords are not only searchable within our directory, but they are keywords that are searchable within Google. So, if somebody's doing a Google search for martial arts, if that's one of your keywords, these keywords within the directory are also now Google Food, which is fabulous. So thinking, outside of your own lingo, of these are the phrases we use in-house, but what are the phrases that people are looking for when they're doing an online search? My kid's being bullied, or, how do I protect myself? Phrases like that, that things are, especially those how-tos, people are always wanting to know the how-tos. That's why YouTube is so popular. But you can use those keywords in your directory listing, especially at that red and gold level, because you have so many more that you get to use.
And I'll piggyback on that. We've done an entire training on keywords alone. And you can find that on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/experiencepros. It's available if you search the videos. There's actually a whole playlist just for member trainings. Search the one for keywords. Our friends over at SharpNet Solutions helped us understand a little more value about the keywords and what they can do. Since we've implemented the new engine, if you will, for the Extreme Customer Service Directory, oh my gosh, I have become so intimately aware of the value of keywords and how important it is to choose them, and what the difference is between having 20 keywords and you're limited in trying to figure out how are people going to search for me, and having 50 to 100 keywords. And then you can use keywords such as, for instance, you're Stan, you've got ATA, family martial arts, so you're going to want to do probably karate. You're going to probably want to do
Karate.
I honor the sensei in all of this, but we want to do all of the. You're making fun. Oh. But you got
talking.
all the usual suspects, right? But you might not think. Maybe you want to do protection. Maybe you want to do insurance. Maybe you want to do school. You're not a school. I mean, you're kind of a school. You've got schools, but these are words that are off the. If you only have 20, you'll never get to.
That's right.
And if you put those in, I talk about Nyland's Collision Center quite a bit, and he does. He's got a keyword for the word insurance. He has nothing to do with insurance except that he deals with them every day. And maybe somebody's typing into the directory looking for a new auto policy or a new home policy, and I want Nyland's Collision Center to pop up, because how many people, homeowners, do you know that have dents in their cars? You want to be found. Keywords, important.
Okay, and then you get 8 images at a red listing. Do you want to show them how to link images?
Yeah, let's do another screen share here and show you.
Do you have images on your listing, Stan? You don't know. Do you have the images on yours, Lisa?
I do, but I have no idea how they're used and what images to put up there, if there needs to be
Let's talk about yours.
descriptions or links or something.
With your permission, can I bring this up and share with the audience as well? Okay. This is my listing and the listing for Experience Pros Radio Show. And by the way, don't do as we do.
Ours is very anemic, our listing, so
We're
yeah, it's
working
like
on
cobbler's
yours.
shoes.
Yeah, we've been working on yours, so don't judge us on ours. Okay. But I just added this image here into this. This is when you log into your user profile and you check your orders, you will see that you've got a listing, and that will be your business listing. And if you click on Edit Listing, this screen comes up, and it gives you, and again, there's been several videos of training on how to get here, how to open up your listing, how to log in. All of that is available here. Go back and check those videos. They are a resource to you. But if you scroll down here to the description box, and I guess I'm going to take this opportunity to scroll up and talk about the short description box here. Please, 5 words or less in your short description box. If I send you an email telling you that I've done an assessment of your listing and you're doing great, sometimes I say you're doing well. If you have more than 5 words in your short description, I know it says I've got 500 characters that I can spend all my time typing. Please don't. You'll get truncated and it won't be seen. So listen to me. I'm helping you. 5 words or less for the short description. To add a photo is really quite simple. And I'm going to just do this here. I've moved my cursor down to the end of this paragraph, and I'm going to insert another paragraph. And up here, there's a little icon that says image, and it looks like a little picture in a picture frame. Okay. To add a photo, all you need to do is click that button, and then sure, you can find it on a URL on a different website, but the best way to do it is just to click upload, choose your file. This is common in almost every other platform. If you use Microsoft Word, you already know how to do this. Search for whatever. Here, there's an A-list winner. I'm just going to use the top picture that came up today. And actually, I can't use that one because it's going to be too large. So let's see if I can use Bert's picture. That's much better. And I'm going to open that up. You're limited to a 1 megabyte per image in that. So make sure that you use that accordingly. And then click send it to the server. It says file was uploaded. We got it. That's great. There he is. I want to put some distance around Bert. So I'm going to put a border of, call it 5 pixels around him, and I'm going to set my alignment to a right justification. And there he is. Bert made it to our listing, just like that. It's that quick and easy. Remember, when you do all of that, when you're done with all of your edits, always, always, always click submit.
It's like your save button. Otherwise, nothing's saved. But here's when you're thinking about images. If you go to a page, just think about your own personal, what looks nice. It's more for aesthetics. You know, what's the image? What's the culture? What's the feel? So when we're thinking about with the Catalyst business system, you know, we want to see successful businesses, or you know, even if you've got some, you know, graphs of showing business development, or pictures that, you know, or even from the eMyth site that just give, you know, what do you want people to feel like when they get there? That I'm going to be successful, that I'm going to learn the training that I'm not currently using, or, you know, maybe it's somebody, you know, frazzled. Is this you? You know, so it's the story without using all the text, because a lot of times people don't read it.
Yeah.
But they look at the pictures, and it looks nice, and there's a couple keywords, a couple things that they're interested in, and so just thinking of it as like a mini website, mini. I mean, it is obviously very mini because it's one page.
Right.
Just a little bit of a mini. It's not your big storefront, but it's as if you have like a cart at the mall.
And you don't have to tell your whole story here. The whole goal is to get them to come to your website. Go like this. There you go.
I like that.
I wish I had, I got nothing. Okay, so let's take a look at Lisa's listing. This is Catalyst Business Coaching, email certified business coach, Lisa Humphrey, and she's
got pictures.
she does have photos.
Yeah.
The photos that you have, though, and I'll say this, and I think I suggested this to you in the email that I sent you this week, is you've got clip art. We need some real honest to goodness photos. And there's a difference. There's a difference in the way that people respond to clip art than they do to
I really like
photos.
this pyramid-y.
This one is beautiful, and
Yeah.
it tells your process, and it's great.
And you don't have to get rid of the clip arts, but you're just
No,
adding.
just add. Lisa, when I sent you the email earlier this week, I think I told you you're doing great. You've got a great listing, and for those of you who saw how I got to this edit listing, I'll back this up just a smidge here and show you. When Lisa signs in, she comes here, and anybody, every member, green, red, gold, every member can come in at any time 24/7. This is our accountability to you. And click this quick statistics button, which tells the true story of what's happening on your listing. 158 times people have found you in a search. 139 of them opened your listing for more information, and a full 10% of them have gone on to your website to find out more information to you. So we are bringing people to you. It is working. You talk about a 10% rate of click-through, and my goal is to get you higher than that. But let's call it what it is. A pay-per-click ad gets you 0.001% rate of return, and you're paying for that every time somebody clicks. We're giving you a 10% rate of return, and it's pennies on the dollar when it comes to the actual invoice and whatnot. So once you've clicked on the quick statistics, you click on manage to get to your page, if you will. To get to your page, you go to listing, edit listing, and there you can do all the differences. So we're going to help Lisa shorten this up a little bit to a 5-word demo. Come in and add these photos here. Lisa, you did a great job. I love the way it looks. Just add some photos. And as you can see in your listing, your logo is your headshot, right? And so you don't need to put another picture of you necessarily unless it's you helping a client. If you have any action shots of that. Otherwise, just use a stock image of people pulling their hair out. I mean, look what happened to me.
Can I do a before and after?
You could use the picture
Yeah.
of Bert.
Yeah.
He's equally as bald. All right, so there you have it. That's how you add a photo. And if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to email me, eric@experiencepros.com, or call the office at 720-344-2446.
I love the statistics because it gives us something to measure. And if we're not getting very many impressions, it tells us that our keywords and we're not showing up. And so to add some keywords, helpful keywords.
And we check that twice a year. I check it personally on behalf of every single member in the directory twice a year to offer suggestions. I've learned to read those numbers like sheet music, and I can help you increase your visibility and increase traffic to your website. And once I get to your website, if you are not receiving phone calls and you're not receiving emails and you're not receiving the business, we have people who can help you. Perhaps there's a breakdown on that side.
On the business, on your business model, on your customer service, and actually taking people through your sales process. But you can see that if a lot of people are coming to you and it's not turning into business, where's the gap there? And it's a great way to troubleshoot where the gaps are in your business. Okay, so you get concierge service. We actually have, every member has, every month you are receiving some point of contact from our staff. It might be a phone call, it might be a reminder of what your stats are on your listing, it might be a card in the mail, it might be an invitation, but every single month you are receiving, a human being is reaching out to you on behalf of the Experience Pros Network, making sure that you do have the answers, that you do know about the events, that we've got your marketing campaigns, that we know about what's going on with you guys. And so that's part of that concierge service.
But to tell people, because we know that there's a lot of email that comes, especially when you're brand new to the network. You get kind of one every day, maybe certainly one a week. It is a lot of communication. We promise you this: we don't spam. I mean, there's no spam in it. Every single time we send you an email, it's because you have a value or a benefit that is being executed as we speak, or you could take advantage of. So please open our emails and make sure that they're going to the people who will open and or forward
So
on.
if you've got staff and they're getting it, or you need us to send those emails to somebody else on your staff, we can always add those emails in. But the information we communicate via email, via phone, via Meetup, via social media. I mean, we put it out in so many different places. At least we try to reach you where you're at. And because we know you've got your own system and your own thing, so it's not always, email isn't always favorite, which is why we throw in those phone calls on a regular basis to make sure that you're getting the information. So if you're not getting it, make sure that we've got the right person receiving those emails, or if you've got a front person at the desk, that make sure you're getting those messages that we're sending to you. Hi, come on in. No worries. So that's part of that concierge service. You also get a radio feature, radio interview that's included at that red level. The way that you set up your radio interview is you tell us when you're ready. We used to actually reach out to everybody to schedule your radio interview, but if it's not coinciding with a marketing campaign that you're doing, or you're not ready, we don't want to put that pressure on you to say you have to do your radio interview now because it's June. So we leave that to you. So if you have a marketing campaign, something you want to promote, and I would be very strategic with your radio interview. You go to the Experience Pros website, experiencepros.com, click on the interview request form that is coming here. So under Experience Pros Radio Shows, request an interview. You get to choose your interview format. We actually have two different interview formats that we promote on the radio show. Ideally, we are not an infomercial radio program. I think that would be boring to listen to for 2 hours of sales pitch after sales pitch after sales pitch. So ideally, we want experts with a guest topic, with a business topic that our listeners can get some value and benefit out of.
However, your red level membership does come with one of those interviews. And this is how you find that, because it is a promotion of your business. It is a business feature. So you click on this button here, and it gives you an opportunity to select one of two different options. Anybody want to guess which one you should choose? Please choose this one.
Please choose, and then so that we don't invoice you. So we don't invoice you for it.
Guess what this one will do?
This one will send you an invoice. But you get to have, this is your time. You've paid for it. It's included in your membership. This is how I work. This is the type of client I'm looking for. This is the value I bring to the table. And it is very much your business feature, and it is included in your package to get that segment. Now, if you've got a topic that is, how to grow your business, or how to get out, actually, even you have a ton of fabulous topics. So if you've got one you really want to feature, a business topic, and it just happens to coincide with a campaign that you're doing, you can actually fill out, I'm an expert with a business topic, and we'll fill those in. And those don't count against what's included in your package because it's not a business feature. It's not an infomercial for your company.
The difference is, we call this the Toby Keith, I want to talk about me.
If your questions are, ask me how long I've been in business, why did I choose to do this business, what makes me different, what makes me special, how do I serve my clients? I mean, if all of that, that's a paid segment, because that is all about you. But if it is, here's how you can grow your business today, or here's how you can protect yourself, or here's how you can deal with bullying in the workplace.
Then you become a valuable asset to our radio programming, to our tens of thousands of listeners.
And that is, you can do those don't count against. So if you get as a red level, you get a free interview, that's a business feature. But if you've got a guest topic, you can fill those in, and we'll usually book those every couple of months, let you come in and be an expert guest with those. So does that make sense? So you can actually have more radio time if you're willing to give value to the listeners. But you do that by going to the Experience Pros website, filling out request an interview. That goes into Cher. Cher does all of the booking. She is full-time booking our radio schedule. So she's the one coordinating the times, coordinating your segment time, confirming with you, getting you here into the studio. You can do your radio interview over the phone. Because it is an 8 to 10 minute segment, we recognize that's a lot of time out of your day if you're on the other side of town to come in here for such a short amount of time.
But if you're anywhere close,
way more fun.
Way more fun.
Way more fun, way more valuable, far more interaction to do it here in the studio. And we're in Aurora, I-225 on Parker Road.
Once again, to get that interview, you simply come to the homepage, experiencepros.com, hover over the words Experience Pros Radio Show, drop down to request an interview, and then fill out the forms based on what type of interview you'd like to do.
And if you ever do want just an extra business feature, you can go ahead and fill that out there and purchase extra business features.
Absolutely.
So you also get the MP3 file, which is the audio file. So you can actually download the entire 2-hour show if you've been a guest on and have that as a link on social media or even on your website. But we will, as included in the red level we will edit out just your radio segment for you. So you can have just your clip. And we will send that to you as a gold member if you want it. You don't have to have it. You'll tell us when you fill out the interview request form if you want it. Not everybody wants it. You're not going to do anything with it, which is fine. But you do only have a couple of months. You can't come to me a year later and say, I want my audio. It is gone by then. You can post your events on our meetup calendar. Again, you get to do that as an advertiser as well. Send that email to Cher. The website badge. Do you want to show them how they put their website badge on?
Yeah. So I can't really show you what you're asking. I can't really show you. The website badge is just another image. Okay. So as I showed you how to add an image earlier, it's the same process by which you add the website badge. We sent those images to you in an email that talked about, and we sent actually 2 images. We sent your member badge, and we sent the Fan Bragging Contest winner badges all together in one email. Sent it out to everybody, knowing that the winners are the ones who are going to use the winner's badge. But the key to adding the badge, and maybe I can show you this.
Show us who's in this website.
You bet.
So you can see how she used it. So you have to have access to your website to be able to admin. And if it's not you, send that to the person who runs the admin on your website and tell them where you want to have that placed on your own website. So it's on your website, proud member of. So if you're a chamber member, if you're certified in something, kind of goes in along all your credentials, shows the credibility of you as a company.
This is Blue Zenith's website, bluezenith.com. Our web designer, Donna Galassi, and her badge can be found under an award little area down here at the bottom of her page. And she has both the membership badge, that's the proud member officially vetted and approved, and she also has best in category web design and development, the winner badge for the contest. Both of these badges go to the same place, and this is what I want to show you, and I'll bring up, let's see if I can do this here. Let's go to manage. Edit listing, Experience Pros. So I didn't save. I did what I told you not to do. So I don't have the actual URL for. Now I'm logged out. Forgive me, folks. This is not working the way that I wanted to. I will come back and talk to you about this and get this. You want to assign a hyperlink to the image. So back to Donna's over here. She took this image and put it in just the same way I showed you how to put it in to your directory listing. And then she assigns a link to that, and that link goes back to her directory listing. And your directory listing, here's Lisa's, is everything in blue up there at the top of the bar. So it's experiencepros.com/directory/ the entire name of your directory listing. That link is what you want to connect your image to, so that you now have a handshake between experiencepros.com and your business website. Those two make Google very happy, and you get more traffic.
Okay, so then I'll take the red level. If you have social media posts that you want us to share, we'll share those on our social media site as well. And I think that's everything that was extra at the red level.
The gold level is the premier package that we offer. It is it's $1,500 a year, but it is well worth the investment. And it's our Get Found package. It comes with 100 keywords and 16 photos available to you. And I'm going to see if I can find a sample of, we'll find Donna's actually. We'll go to Donna's listing, because she uses her images strategically. She's at a gold level package, and she uses those very strategically. So let me see if I can't bring this up for you and show you how she has used photos, not just embedded in her content of her site, but she's also used video links. And down here, these are samples of her work. And that's, I'm telling you, when you can throw some samples down at the bottom, and the way to do that, see if I can show you what that looks like, is you see this button that says images. This is again our edit listing site. Images here. You just hit the plus button and add.
And it gives you that whole section, gives you an
There you
image
go.
section.
So there you go. So you get 100 keywords, 16 images, and then you get our Premier Concierge service. Every single one of our staff members, every single one of the people that we outsource to serve you will be reaching out to you. We are literally your marketing engine.
Really, what we want to do is, if you have a marketing campaign, if you guys are marketing something, you're sending that, you've created a flyer for it, you've created a Facebook page for it, or you're promoting it through another association or chamber, if you tell us, we'll add that to all of our promotion as well. So I usually, we spend a lot of time scouring Facebook, and I'll find stuff that people are doing, and I'll reshare it and invite people to it if I find it. I don't always, how Facebook doesn't show you everything, and it doesn't always show up. And so, but if we know about it, if you send it to us and you let us know about it, we will reshare that. We've got our entire staff will also reshare that for you and post that out. We want to be part of your marketing team. So don't keep it a secret from us. If you guys are doing fun stuff, let us use. Daryl does all of our Twitter and inbound marketing. He's got a huge Twitter following. Between the whole group of us, we all hit, a different sphere of influence and different people. The whole goal is to get people to say, I've heard of you. Even if they're not necessarily showing up to that event or participating in it, it's still brand recognition and awareness, and you've aligned yourself with something really positive. So you get all of that at that gold level. We want to just market the heck out of you.
Today is Fan Braggin Friday, and we do that every single Friday. Fan Braggin Friday is quite possibly the best thing that could possibly happen to your small business, because by simply placing a phone call, a free phone call, you can say something nice about somebody else in business. That goodwill comes around. We believe that it serves the greater small business community, and we in turn will give you an opportunity to have hundreds of dollars of airtime on the show talking about your business. We believe if you say something nice about somebody else, you're worth talking about as well. So Fan Braggin Friday is fantastic. Gold level members get front of line placement. You can easily be on the phone for 20 minutes just waiting for us to get you in the queue up to the point where we take you on live on the air. And it has happened where we've run out of time. It's unfortunate, but it happens. We're on a limited number of hours on the broadcast. So if you're a gold level member and there are any number of people in front of you, gold level members get front of line placement. We go straight to the head of the class.
Absolutely. We'll also do a marketing campaign consultation you can meet with either Eric or I, and we'll do a marketing campaign consultation with you. We've done that with a couple of our members who are seeing banner years. Was it because of the marketing consultation?
Maybe.
Maybe. It just put their head in a better space. And before we were radio, that's what we did. So you can't hire us to do marketing consulting anymore, but it's part of your package as a gold level member.
And then there's the other side of that. That's a follow-up with either Angel or I. And we come back and we check up and say, how are we doing? Are we keeping track? We help you, see the goals and then achieve the goals. And it is not uncommon. In fact, it's actually common for people who come in, get that marketing consultation. We set an annual goal, a target that we want to be at when we're done. And within 3 to 4 months, we start to have to reassess because you've already achieved some of those goals.
Well, and many times you'll come in and sit down with us, and there's things that are outside of really, you might need more full-time, a business coach, you might need something very specific, which is then where we get to refer our members.
You bet.
And this is a very key because we've sat and we've had this private conversation with somebody. We now know their pain. It makes it super easy for us to refer the right members to them because you might need something far more in depth than this one-time consultation. You get 3 radio interviews, business segments with the gold level. Take advantage of those by filling out the interview request form. They also come with those broadcast audio files that we'll send to you for those. You get 3 of those included in the gold level member. The 3 triple play, this is a unique feature that we offer to our gold level members that every Friday, if you listen to Braggin Friday, in the second hour, we mentioned this hour is brought to you by Binkley IT Consulting. Braggin Friday brought to you by Binkley IT. Design, implement, support it. He's got his tagline, his contact information, and we do that 3 times in an hour. And he actually has every Friday, he has
as part of his package.
He's purchased a weekly segment to have the triple plays. It's just 3 times an hour. It's a triple mention. Eric and I do it. It's great if you're having an event that's coming up and you want to have something really strategic. You can do them all in a week, for something in particular, or you can spread them out, but you get 3 days that somewhere in that year, that show is brought to you by your company and your tagline, and that's included. If you want to purchase those, they're $99 a day, and so you can buy those a la carte anytime for anything you've got going on. If you say, Eric and Angel, I really want you to promote something that's coming up, we'll do that. It's $99. And so how's that for really inexpensive advertising?
And then for those of you who come to our events and you know that Angel and I officially host 4 events every month, and you come to these events and you see that we've got like 100 people or more showing up to the free Epic events. This week we had a members training members event at Water to Wine. We had 45 people involved in that. You think, well, gosh, I would love to be strategic, and I would love to create, if I can borrow from my church background, a small group. And I'd like to handpick the people that I'd like to come and be a part of my little small group. Some people call it a business roundtable or something like that. We made that possible for our gold level members and our advertisers. And we do not post that on our meetup. It is a private invitation only. And you do the inviting. And we're not going to host your event. We're not going to do all of that. But we will make it possible for you to connect with the people that you want to connect with and create a small group activity.
So we've done a couple of those. So, for example, Weisbard Dental is hosting one in the month of May. It's on Wednesday, May 13th. It's at her office. She wanted to do an open house to showcase her dental office. She's giving away a free gift for every Experience Pros member. And so it's an XP event. It's kind of instead of a VIP event with the Experience Pros. So that's how we named it that. But she gets to host those, and we will send that out as an invitation to all of our members or our gold members. Actually, she wanted all of you. Get to tell us, do you want it just to be our gold members, or do you want it to be our entire membership?
Right.
And she gets to pick. We did a fun Pilates event. The Pilates studio in Highlands Ranch hosted an event, a private Pilates session just for our gold members.
It was amazing.
So it can be, you can do a business table, like a business seminar. If you want to just go bowling with the group, whatever it is you want to do, and you want to just do something fun, it's a way to brand and connect with a smaller group of people. It's not necessarily open to the public. And you can host those, and at our XP events, we ask that at least gold members are included and invited. And if there's a cost, and that's okay too. So let's say you wanted to take everybody for a round of golf, and we're doing a golf outing, and the cost is $49 per person. You don't have to cover that cost. If you provide, food and beverages and little goodies, that's wonderful. But don't feel like you have to take on and have an event that's going to cost you several $1,000s.
To clarify, you don't have to necessarily take on that cost for all the people. The people will do that individually, and that's okay. Experience Pros is not paying for your event. Just wanted to clarify.
Okay, yes. So it's not
But Eric will.
Yeah. We don't plan it. We don't put it together, but we promote it, and we invite our members. So we would love to do one every month, have an XP event every month. We don't always, because again, it's kind of member driven. If you want to host an XP event, please host one, and we'll help you get that on the calendar. Again, you get to post your events on our calendar. You'll have your website badge, the ribbon, and all of the other events that are also included. So,
all right, that's a lot, and it has been drinking from the fire hose, I know, but it is. We've received several phone calls recently asking us, could you just go over what all we get, because it is so much. And we appreciate each and every one of you members. We thank you so much for your business, your trust in us. Many people just write a check to the Better Business Bureau, and we love the Better Business Bureau, and it's a great thing to be an accredited business. And you write that check every year because you want that little logo that says you've been you're an accredited member with them. And just to clarify, the Better Business Bureau's video of member benefits is 2 minutes long. This is 47 minutes in here, and we want to thank you for trusting us with your brand and for the services that we offer. We hope to increase. If you have a suggestion and you would like us to help you with something that we don't offer yet, how do you think we got all these great long lists of things that we offer?
Because we say absolutely.
That's it.
Somebody says, can you host an event? Can we do this on our website? Can you give more training? Can we put our events on your calendar? And it just keeps growing from there. So another fun thing that we get to do for you, because we know marketing, you guys are excellent at your service or product that you sell. Marketing is what we do really well. And so we put together some turnkey marketing campaigns throughout the year just to make it really easy for you to stay on top of your marketing. Of course, we did the fan Braggin contest at the beginning of the year.
Huge for so many of you.
Which was a game changer for so many. So the summertime is coming up, and a lot of times companies pull back and say, oh, everybody's on vacation. Nobody's doing marketing during the summer. I don't know anybody who's taking a 3-month vacation.
What are you thinking?
I don't think so. So it's this silly little marketing, it becomes a dead zone for marketing, and it's dumb to take the summer off. So we're hosting Summer Olympics 2015. It's going to be our summertime campaign. It's actually going to be a 7-week campaign running from June 15th through July 31st. Just a quick little midsummer campaign.
The cool thing about it is you don't have to go it on your own. Many of our campaigns you just do for your own business. This is actually teaming up with other members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory to compete, not just with each other and against the other team members and whatnot, but they're all going to help each other, which makes us very excited.
So we're going to put together 4 teams.
Wait, how come 4?
Because the captains are going to be Eric and Angel and Adam and Cher.
My team's going to win.
You're pitting us together. So we'll have 4 teams with our captains. We'll come up with names of our teams. It's going to be 7 weeks of crazy business development to grow your business. So you're going to have to do things to grow your own company in order to compete. We're going to be giving out bronze, silver, and gold medals. We'll do the awards on August 5th. But instead of swimming and archery and shooting, it's inviting and marketing, customer serving, business growing, and member adding. There will be 5 categories that we are competing in. You're going to put together a fun marketing campaign.
This is going to quite possibly be the most ambitious campaign we've ever tried to throw together next to the contest. But it's going to be great because you guys are going to help each other.
You're helping each other. You're working as a team and collaborating, building and strengthening the relationships within the group. I mean, how valuable is that? And then people really do, and they're talking about you and they know you. It's a great way for you to connect with your own customer base. And so it's going to kick off. We'll start signups the 3rd May. What is that event? At our
third Wednesday in May.
Third Wednesday in May at our public visibility event.
It's the 20th.
On the 20th, and then you have to be registered by June 3rd. We'll get all the teams together. It's $50 per company to participate in the Summer Olympics. We'll do some fun marketing. We'll do it online. We'll do social media. We'll do radio. We'll do
It's going to be
a lot of fun stuff. So
absolutely.
You want to do some fun summertime marketing. You want to make sure that you don't stop campaigning during the summer, and you've got to grow your business. And so there's a big incentive to grow your business, get customers. And we're really comparing you against your last summer. So it's business growth from what you did last summer. And so not everybody took really good records of tracking what they did last summer. So we're gonna go we're gonna be a little lenient on how we track that one. But the goal is to look at what you did last summer and top that and make sure that your business is growing and developing from summer to summer.
All right, we're looking at the time. It looks like we need to go. I want to acknowledge the 2 comments that came in. Angela Cody-Roger, of course, Major Mom, is a member in 3 different arenas. We've got the Loveland Arena, we've got the Centennial area with the corporate headquarters, and then, of course, there's the Phoenix offices out there. Angela says she loves her membership benefits. Thank you, Angela. We love you. And Donna Galassi says she also loves what she receives by becoming a member of the directory. And Donna Galassi, we couldn't do the directory without you. That's Blue Zenith Web Design. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for participating in this. It is Fan Braggin' Friday, and by my count, we've got about 35 minutes to launch that baby. So don't forget the phone number, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Call us. Every Friday, you make a difference. And yes, you can write it on the directory 24/7, and we want you to. That's how you give kudos and props to members. And those members, the stars, 5-star ratings, and the positive reviews that happen on the directory stay there always for those businesses as long as they're members. But if you've got folks who are not members of the directory, or maybe they are and you still want to call it in, the only way to tap into the tens of thousands of listeners that we have every single time, and we made it free, is to call 855-FAN-BRAG every Friday. I promise you this, if you make it a part of your business plan every single Friday, put it in your calendar, schedule this phone call, you're going to get tens of thousands. We estimate close to $50,000 worth of free advertising over major market media for your business. If somebody handed you a briefcase with $50,000, would you not take it? We offer it to you every single Friday, Fan Braggin' Friday. We want to hear from you. The show is really dull if nobody calls. Please call.
It's really interesting when nobody calls.
Yeah.
I forgot to say also, every month we promote one member, whoever received the most fan brags during the month. And as a member, you get to participate in being our member of the month. Last month was Blissful Giving.
Blissful Giving.
And the month before that was Printing Done Quickly. And so if you get the most fan brags during the month of whatever the month is, you get to be featured as our member of the month. And we'll do a big party in December to celebrate all of that.
We've done the heavy lifting. Just do the easy stuff and take advantage of so many of the benefits that we offer. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for your membership, and we'll catch you on the air.